It's time for another tale from the glass-guarded world, with Brian as Paxton the human cleric and fighter, Chris as Aster Fortuna the half-elf rogue and bard, Ashley as Tara Dane the human fighter, and me, Mike, as the DM. The adventurers are exploring the third underground level of the complex once inhabited by the wizards who created their world. The previous two floors each held a fragment of the magic wand they're seeking, but they left the fragments behind for various safety reasons. They're hoping that this floor, devoted to conjuration magic, will finally have a wand fragment that they can retrieve. So far, however, they've found that much of this level is ruined, and they've encountered a creature calling itself Yapka. Yapka explains that he is a devil, and that the devils are locked in a battle with demons. It's worth mentioning that there are no demons or devils in the world the party came from. The glass-guarded world is planar locked. They have no idea who they're dealing with, other than the obvious fact that they look pretty scary. Yapka offers to take the heroes to his boss, Kremex, who might be able to make them a useful offer. The creature's skull-like face breaks into a grin, and it leans forward eagerly.
Welcome, mortals. Welcome to the Blood War.
The what?
The Blood War is the name given to the ancient conflict between the demons of the Abyss and the devils of the Nine Hells. This war has spilled over onto this tiny portion of the prime material plane. I am Kremex. As mortals of this plane, you can be useful to me in fighting the demons. I have a bargain to offer you, but my experience with mortals tells me that you are likely to have questions.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Can I just, I don't know if it can tell that I'm sending a message, but I'd like to quietly message Brian and be like...
You want to message who?
I want to message
Paxton.
my boy Paxton.
Okay.
I apologize. Cut that out.
Brian, you suddenly receive a message from a fictional character.
The voices, they're back.
You didn't take your medicine.
So I message Paxton.
Okay.
Quietly, and I just whisper. So, didn't Yapka say that Kremex was good and that everything else was bad? Kremex does not look good. Kremex is super scary.
Yeah, I mean, between, like, who are the good guys in a war between demons and devils? They both kind of sound like the bad guys.
I guess.
We don't really know what a demon is.
Right. But
That's
As an aside.
I think Paxton is just saying that they both seem pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, these guys look pretty scary, so I'm already predisposed to thinking whoever they're fighting against are probably the good guys.
Yeah, we're expecting them to have halos and wings.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all.
All right, so the creature is staring at you.
Speak.
Okay, so in exchange for doing what, we get what?
You wish to discuss the bargain?
Yep.
Here's my offer. On the other side of this floor is an army of demons. I will launch an attack on the demons with all of our forces. This will distract some of them from guarding the portal keys. There are portals here on this floor to both our part of the plane of Avernus, as well as their part, where we are engaged in a battle that is part of the Blood War. You will move to the Zone of Forbiddance on this floor, to the Bone Prison to the northeast. You will destroy its defenders and take the portal keys. You can either bring the Demon Gate key to me, or try to throw it through the Demon Gate yourselves, closing the gate. If you can then damage the gate, they will be unable to reopen it. You will give the Devil Gate key to me. In return, I will destroy the remaining demons here, lead my army back through the gate behind me, and close it. You'll be free to do whatever you wish here after that, and I will likely be promoted.
So let me just make sure I got this straight. This whole blood war thing is between the devils of the nine hells, which is y'all,
Correct.
and the demons of the abyss, which is them over yonder.
Correct.
And you want us to go get their demon key and bring it to you. Yeah?
Correct. They have both the keys for both gates.
So you're losing the blood war right now, huh?
It has been a draw for as long as anyone can remember.
Drawing blood. I like it. Well, okay, so what do we get if we get these keys? What are you going to do for us?
I have already explained this. We will eliminate the demons from this floor, close the gate on our side, and leave whatever is left here to you.
Oh, hey guys, we got a castle of bones.
Mr. Lord Kremex. I'd just like to, I'm wondering that there's been this great war for many centuries, and millennia, and you guys have been drawing constantly. Has there ever been a point where you have had diplomacy or some kind of conversation?
You do not understand the demons. The Tanari cannot be reasoned with.
What are demons?
Demons are fiends of the Abyss. The Abyss spews them out as part of its nature. They seek only to destroy the entire multiverse.
Oh, so they seem not great.
That is an understatement.
And you are all righteous.
Demons and devils are both called fiends by your kind, but we are not the same. We are the Beatazu. We would impose order and structure. We would make the multiverse a better, more useful place under the command of those who know best. The Tanari are barely even intelligent. They want only to destroy everything. Under our great leader, Asmodeus, we have held them back in Avernus, shielding all the planes from their chaos. The Blood War is the name of that never-ending battle.
Okay, so, have you ever been to the northeast side where all the demons are?
No.
Do you happen to know if they have like a fraction of a wand that's really cold somewhere?
Scavier told us something of this.
Oh, who's Scavier?
Scavier was here when we arrived.
Okay.
You've heard of Scavier.
Is he maybe the guy who wrote the note that was on the door to
that's
this
right.
place?
Yes.
Okay.
That's right. Scavier is the guy who wrote the note that was left for Strethok.
Okay, gotcha.
A wand fragment. I know something of this thanks to Scavier. I do not know the details. I only know what I was able to extract from Scavier. Here.
He gestures to a lump of flesh to the right of the throne.
He was a dragonborn sorcerer in charge of this floor. Apparently he traded a magical item of great value, probably this wand fragment, for some information or spell. But the information or spell did not work as planned. Instead of opening a gate to a friendly plane, he opened a portal to the Nine Hells, specifically Avernus, where an army of demons was encamped. They flooded onto this floor, and he and his servants tried to hold them back. He then opened another portal to Avernus, allowing the devils under my command to enter and fight the demons. Are you following this?
So
Yes.
there were demons and devils in the Nine Hells.
That is where the battles of the Blood War take place, on Avernus, the top level of the Nine Hells.
And is the Abyss one of the Nine Hells?
No,
That's a totally different plane.
it is a totally different plane.
And that's where you all are from?
No,
No, that's where they're from.
that's where they are from. The Abyss creates demons.
And then they come to the Nine Hells to take it over.
Yes,
Ah.
journeying on the river Styx, they travel to the Nine Hells, reaching the top level of Avernus.
So you guys are just defending your home from intruders, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
Also, we lure them there so that they do not fight somewhere else.
I use message and I send to Aster, and I'm like, actually, I don't know. But the lesser of two evils, these guys might be the good guys in this fight, maybe?
They seem that way, definitely.
Skavir was able to prevent us from entering a large area on the north of this floor using a powerful spell. Eventually, he made this spell permanent. I understand that there is a stairwell there, as well as a portal to yet another place. He also managed to lose the keys to both portals to the demons who now guard them. Skavir was betrayed by an underling who tricked him into exiting the zone of forbiddance. We captured him and extracted information, though he eventually made a deal with us. The details of this deal do not concern you.
So, the key to the other portal place that he opened, do we know where that is? Do the demons have that too?
Yes.
Okay, so they have
You
all...
want this key?
Yes.
He looks down at the necklace that he's wearing, and he says,
We could make this part of the deal.
Oh, that around your neck is that key.
That is correct.
Okay.
Suffice to say that neither we nor Skavir got quite what we wanted out of the deal.
and he looks down at the lump of flesh on his right.
What happened with Skavir? I mean, I know he...
He is a lemure. He has become the lowest form of devil.
Oh.
Is he still alive?
You know, you look at this thing, and it's sort of squirming and gibbering nonsense.
Oh, gross.
Was his deal to become a devil?
Again, the details do not concern you.
I like the details, though. I would like to know the details.
I mean, you're talking about a deal that someone else made with you and they turned into this, and now you're trying to get us to make a deal with you. I don't know. I think Skavir might have some buyer's remorse.
Part of the deal was that we leave the rest of this floor and this part of the prime material plane alone. We have kept our side of the bargain. Skavir sacrificed himself.
So Skavir is the one who opened these portals and brought the blood war into this floor.
That is correct.
And y'all just want to go home.
We are forced to defend this floor, because if we do not, the demons will come through this gate behind me and outflank our armies on Avernus. It is important that we hold this position or close both gates, but we cannot get to the other gate to close it, and we cannot pass through the Forbiddance Zone.
How does one destroy a gate?
It simply requires physical damage.
Oh, okay.
It is important that the portal first be closed.
By throwing the key through it?
You should be able to simply throw the key through it, and then simply attack the gate and knock it down.
Okay. And that key around your neck, do you know what kind of place that goes to?
I do not.
Okay, great. No known devils or demons there, though.
I do not know.
And Skavir was turned into this, and he wanted to become a devil. I'm confused. He was a dragon.
A dragonborn.
Is there a difference? I don't know.
A dragonborn is a blend of the blood of a mortal of some ordinary kind and a dragon.
Oh, so he's not as big.
No.
Oh. Understood. I thought there was a mighty creature in here making deals.
Skavir was a brave, courageous, foolish, aggressive being. He paid the price for his arrogance and hubris.
Got it.
So y'all have been fighting the blood wars for quite a while, it sounds like. And, it's Gribbich or Gribbick? What's your name again?
It's Kremex.
Gribbix?
Kremex.
I am Kremex.
Kremex.
Do not try my patience, mortal.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to understand the deal here.
The accent just has an accent, and it's rough for him to pronounce a
Yeah, we don't have names like Chemex where I come from.
Kremex.
Krim?
He's struggling.
Okay. So You seem
Perhaps
like...
these are the wrong mortals.
No. We're plenty powerful, but it just seems like you're a big powerful guy. It seems like if all the devils, y'all are devils, right?
Yes.
All right. If all the devils are as powerful as you, I don't understand how you can't just mop the floor with these demons unless they're equally powerful and scary.
They are extremely dangerous.
Now, would you say that you are more powerful than any one of us?
It goes without saying.
Obviously. So you want us to go over there and kill an army of devils?
No, you fool. You are not listening.
He's gonna
You will
distract
be
them
silent.
with
I
his
will
army.
speak to the others.
No, I'm smart. I can help. You want us to do something with keys in a gate, right?
There is a zone of forbiddance to the north of this floor that we cannot pass through.
Right.
Neither can the demons.
Uh-huh.
We want you to go through this area. The demons will not expect an attack from this direction because they cannot pass through it and they know that we cannot.
Uh-huh.
We want you to sneak through. Break into the bone prison. It will be lightly defended because it is at the rear of their lines. Remove the portal keys. You should either be able to return them to me, or if you see an opportunity, destroy the gate yourself.
Question, the bone prison, do they house devils that they've taken or captured there?
We do not know what is currently there. It has been a while since we had anyone break through that far. We only know that they keep the portal keys, possibly some treasure, possibly some devils. We do not know.
If we saw a devil, how might we signal to that devil that we are helping you?
Simply tell them that Kremex has sent you.
Okay.
The skeletal creature looks at Aster, and it says,
That sword that you carry,
it points at your short sword.
it will do great harm to the Tanari in the right hands. Yours, however, are not the right hands.
Mine are not.
The sword knows what is in your heart.
It stares at you for a moment longer and then appears to sneer at you. And it says,
In truth, you are more of the Tanari than of the Beatizu. I hope that you are not thinking of double-crossing us. It would be a mistake.
No, of course not. This is just a weapon of safekeeping. I would never think of using something like this on such formidable and righteous creatures as yourselves.
Skavir did mention this portal, the one to the north. He did not tell us all that he knew. He was surprisingly resistant to our persuasion.
Can't imagine why.
We did eventually extract a deal from him, as I mentioned, but he never told me where that portal goes. He only mentioned some place called the Butcher's Block.
Interesting.
Great name.
Could you explain a little bit more of the Tanari and the
Beatizu.
Beatizu for me, please?
What do you wish to know?
You said I'm more of a...
Your
or-
nature is more of the chaotic sort of the Tanari.
Ah, I see what you mean.
Now, my friend Aster here, he may be a bit chaotic, but he's not a bad person, if that's what you're trying to imply. The
He
only
is
thing
not as good as you think. I would not call him good at all.
No?
And you can see this.
The sword knows you.
I see.
You choose your path. You have not decided yet.
No.
You need to choose.
Seems like you have more insight than... Of course you have insight. You're a grand creature of incredible prowess. But I will admit that my life has been a colorful one, and I choose to live my life free. Freedom is what makes the world a beautiful place. But I have been alongside very righteous individuals that I would trade my life for theirs. And I've learned many things from them.
So, Chris, I have to ask you, is Aster still chaotic neutral?
No, he's chaotic good.
Oh, okay. So you've changed this. Last time we talked, you said he was still chaotic neutral.
Yes, but as he's been with them, he's like all the events, like the killing of all of those soldiers.
Okay.
The first time that he ever killed so many people at once. And just kind of the things, the remorse that he's felt as he's moved on.
Okay.
Has kind of flipped him a little bit, and kind of the interactions he's had with these individuals.
Perhaps you have changed enough that the sword will accept you.
I don't know, but I do believe that the people around me have made me better than I ever was before.
What of our bargain? Are you interested?
We are. I think I don't speak for my friends, but the bargain, from what I understand, seems reasonable to me. You promise to leave if we're able to defeat these demons and free up this floor for the humans that reside above.
Yes.
Yes, that is the bargain.
And give us that medallion.
I will give you this portal key. It is of no real use to us.
And you have no interest of being on this plane any longer.
We want to close these portals and return to the battle on Avernus.
I see.
Well, I think that Yapka did a great job because we want to help you out to leave here too.
If you are successful, then Yapka will have proven useful for once.
Will he get a promotion? I think Yapka deserves a grand promotion for bringing such heroes to your throne room.
It is possible.
I flash Yapka a thumbs up.
He holds his hand up for a high five.
High five? High five.
High five. So, Kremex, is there any kind of...
Kremex!
I'm sorry, Kremex.
Yes.
Can I call you Krim for short?
No.
No? Okay. Kremex.
Must I suffer this mortal?
Is there any kind of boons you can give us or anything like that might help us do this thing that, you want us to do? We're doing this for you, so any kind of help that you could give us, I'd certainly be grateful, and I think it'd help me do my job better.
I offer to you the opportunity to rest safely on this side of the battle line.
Are we tired? Do we need a rest?
I mean,
I think Aster's down some spells, aren't you?
yeah, I wouldn't mind a rest. I'm hoping this is a safe enough location, or maybe we can travel back up a floor.
We also know that no one can enter that other zone of forbidden, so if this is not cozy for you...
Right. The Zone of Forbiddance is a relatively safe place to rest.
Yeah, I think I might rather take my chances out there.
Sounds good to me. Maybe rest there.
Do we have a deal?
We're going to do that.
Yep.
We're going to get those keys, and we'll destroy the gate, and we'll bring the other one back to you, and you'll give us that one, and then we'll all be on our merry ways.
Excellent. I will try to get additional forces from our gate while you prepare yourselves.
At what time are you going to launch your attack so we know
I
when
will
to
wait
sneak?
for your word.
Got it. Sounds good.
Tell me when you are ready. I will marshal our soldiers, and they will attack in full force from our wall.
He gestures to the east.
We will draw as many demons away as possible.
Kremex stands up, and you realize he is very large, maybe 10, 11 feet tall.
No snap.
So wait a minute. Even if we get these keys, you still can't cross the Zone of Forbiddance, right?
That is correct.
So how are you going to attack them?
Oh my god, through...
Perhaps you need a tour of the facility.
There are ways around the Forbidden Zone?
Follow me.
Okay.
He gestures to those barbed creatures behind him, and they walk off to the south. He stands up.
I definitely thought that he was going to go through the portal and attack them.
No.
Oh, so his route of attack is the one they'll be expecting. He's saying
Correct.
they won't
Yeah.
expect an attack through the Forbidden Zone.
Yes.
Okay.
So the south side, gotcha.
I'm sorry, this is kind of hard to keep in your head.
He gets up, and he will, if you want, lead you on a bit of a tour. So he leads you past those walls of bone. There's another wall of bone to the south at a bit of an angle. It looks like it's been damaged at some point. So as you move eastward, you can see there's a wall made of rock or earth or something. The rough stone, as you approach this area, the rough stone at the Conjuration level suddenly becomes smooth, and from it rises a small fortress made of black stone. It reaches from floor to ceiling with arrow slits near the top, and 2 tall, purple-skinned humanoids stand at attention by the entrance gate, each holding glaives with saw-toothed edges. Most bizarrely of all, they have long beards that appear to be made of barbed, writhing, snake-like growths. Beyond the portcullis into this fortress, you can see similar creatures moving busily about, though what they are doing is unclear. Kremex gestures toward this wall of stone. A stone ramp leads up onto the wall, 20 feet tall. Battered stone barriers show signs of recent combat. There are black stains splattered everywhere, and smoking bits of flesh and stone are being swept away by imps with brooms. An enormous statuesque figure, apparently female, wearing heavy plate armor, stands at the top of the ramp, surveying whatever is beyond it. Enormous red horns grow from her head, and large feathered wings protrude from her armor.
And I wouldn't recognize her from the statues in that room we were in with the gods?
No, definitely not one of those.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see on the map here, there is the wall with a ramp leading up it. This devil turns as you approach, and she fails to hide her shocked face when she sees your group. Kremex ignores her expression and says,
Denon, report.
And she says,
The Tanar'ri are quiet at the moment. We gave them a solid beating last time. They will not try another stupid charge like that for a while.
She continues, staring at all of you, especially Tara. Kremex nods.
Prepare everything we have. We are going to give these mortals a chance to solve our problem for us. If this goes well, we may all end up being promoted. I shall call in more lemures. It is all I can get on short notice.
The woman opens her mouth and then shuts it and nods. She looks out beyond the wall again, then marches past the 2 bearded devils guarding the fortress, and they open the portcullis for her. Kremex nods toward the wall.
Have a look. Be stealthy if you can. We do not want to tip them off to anything. But we may all be more successful if you have a better idea of what you are dealing with.
I'm gonna roll for stealth.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
16.
Okay. You rolled with disadvantage because you're wearing heavy armor? Or are you wearing medium now? I think you're wearing medium.
Just chainmail +1.
Oh, I think that's heavy. Isn't it?
It hasn't been all this game.
Okay, all right.
18 for me.
18, okay.
7.
Chainmail is indeed heavy. I thought you were wearing splint or something. I guess you didn't change that. Okay, so all of you go up there. Go ahead and re-roll that with disadvantage then. We should have been doing disadvantage on your stealth checks.
10.
There. 10, okay. So the 3 of you sneak up there. You try to sneak up there. Got 2 people in heavy armor making some noise. So as you walk up the ramp, the smell of burnt flesh and brimstone becomes overwhelming. The wall allows you to look 20 feet down into the eastern side of the Conjuration floor. It is covered with pits, craters, and enormous cracks. Scattered around the scarred surface are bones, rotting corpses of unidentifiable creatures, twisted bars of metal, and piles of stones. Fires burn here and there, with no visible sources of fuel. You can also see what appear to be natural columns of stone. 200 feet to the east, you can see a giant archway of flesh, seemingly leading to a world of flame. It is too dark to see much beyond that. As you continue to look around, you begin to see movement. Something with horns is crawling around in a large crack in the ground 30 feet from the wall. A large lump of flesh is slowly crawling out of a crater. Some kind of flying creature is fluttering in the darkness at the edge of your vision. Kremex speaks to you from below the wall.
There is not a single safe place anywhere on the other side of this wall. If I, or you, or any one of my minions stepped beyond this wall, 100 demons would arise and tear us apart. That is why you should go around. I will send my servants to their deaths so that you may succeed.
Can we see anything of the place I call the Bone Prison?
You can't see it from here, no. You know it's somewhere to the east of the area that's in this Forbidden Zone, but you don't know exactly where.
And that space is a neutral space for demons and devils?
Which space?
The Forbidden Zone?
The Forbidden Zone is an area up to the north that's just a giant circle. that neither the demons nor the devils can enter.
Yes. Well, I'd like to rest there for a little while, if that's okay. And,
Yeah.
And I think we can begin as soon as we're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
think so.
we'll let them gather their forces, and we'll go rest, and and we'll come back and give our word.
Excellent.
All right, so where are you going in this complex to the north up here? These abandoned rooms.
Which are within the Forbidden Zone?
Yes, there's this zone of a spell called Forbiddens.
At what point do we know that we've reached it? Like, did the demons mark or devils mark it off?
You can sort of tell. So I don't know if you can see on the map here, but there's basically
Kind of where that wall is.
there's a circular area just inside that wall that Yapka was working on, where there are remains of the original wizard complex, and you can just tell that this area has kept the creatures out.
Where did the lady go? The armored lady.
She went into that fortress.
Okay. Bummer. I wanted to talk to her, but she seems kind of busy.
So where do you want to go?
I say we just head north up that wall and
Okay.
get back.
You walk up the wall. You reach the area protected by the Forbiddance Zone. You can see that there are some walls here of the original wizard complex. Some of them have been damaged by fire or some sort of fighting. Magical combat seems to have taken place here. You can see some doors that have been blasted by fire. There was a stone wall to the south here, but it has been mostly knocked down. The walls to your right and left each have a steel door, but the wall on your right also has an opening. Perhaps it once had glass in it, but it lets you see into the 20 by 30 foot room beyond. Oh, there is a humanoid corpse wearing the armor of the Eldritch Knights propped up against a wall to the east, to your right, and a large hole blasted through its chest. You're not sure what kind of creature it was, but it has horns on its head and a tail, and it has been here for a long time.
What type of armor is it? It's wearing it's the armor of the Eldritch Knights, but what type?
A breastplate.
It's a breastplate, and that is not heavy armor, right?
That's correct.
Is the hole small enough that I could use mending to repair it?
Yeah, you could probably do that.
All right, I want to pop that breastplate off and mend it.
Okay.
And carry it around with me.
Okay, you have a breastplate. It will probably require a little bit more maintenance. There's some leather straps on it that have rotted away, but you could probably fix that pretty easily.
Okay. I'm explaining this as I'm picking up the armor. With this plate mail that I'm wearing right now, I'm not very stealthy, and I feel that stealth is going to be important where we're about to go. So maybe I can use this in the meantime.
Yes, this breastplate I'm using right now seems... I thought it'd be more cumbersome, but I feel very agile in it.
Now, Tara, you're still wearing heavy armor, and that's making it hard for you to be stealthy, right?
No, I think I'm pretty stealthy.
Yeah? Okay. Cool.
All right.
Insight check?
Tara believes what she is saying.
Okay. Good enough for me.
Yo, you'd have to convince her otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. You look through that window, Tara. This room has a window looking out onto the ruined hallway. It must have had glass in the window in the past because there is shattered glass on the floor in here, though it has been swept up against the wall. Stacked around the room are weapons, polearms, spears, crossbows, and including a large crossbow that is nearly artillery-sized. It's almost big enough to be called a ballista. Some of the polearms are obviously silvered, but you can't tell if any of them are magic. There are shelves against the eastern wall which contain supplies for cleaning and caring for weapons, as well as replacement parts for the large crossbow. There is also a stack of spell scrolls. There are also 2 suits of Eldritch Knight half-plate armor on stands in here.
Half-plate's medium, right?
I think half-plate's heavy. Let me check.
I think so, too. Breastplate is the one that's medium.
Right.
Because half plate still covers, right? It covers some more stuff than the breastplate.
Yeah. Oh, half-plate's medium.
Yeah.
Yeah, AC 15.
Plus Dex mod. All right, well, whenever I see that, Paxton is going to start, is it donning or doffing whenever you take it off?
If you put it on, you're donning it. If you take it off, you're doffing it.
Okay, Paxton is going to doff his, the armor he's currently wearing, which I believe was magic +1 Eldritch Knight armor.
Yep.
and he's going to put it on the rack.
Okay.
And he's going to put on this half-plate armor.
Okay. It's AC 15 plus a maximum dex modifier of 2.
Okay. Whenever I put it on, do I feel like it's magic at all, or do I just
You
not know?
don't notice anything magical about it.
Tara comments, wow, you really can't decide between outfits, huh?
Yeah. I like to have several changes of costume
Yeah.
in any dungeon.
It is disturbingly clean.
It probably really contrasts with the rest of Paxton.
Let's see here.
Tara checks out the other suit.
Okay.
Is it the same?
Yep, same stuff.
cleanness?
Half plate.
Yeah.
Has the Eldritch Knight symbol of a wand crossed with a sword.
Tara doesn't doubt her stealthiness, though.
Okay.
One of y'all should probably tell her she's not.
Tara, you would look very stylish in that armor. It's so shiny and glowing and so bright, just like you, Tara.
Are you saying I need to polish my plate?
No, it's a metaphor for how much I think you're a shining beacon of awesomeness.
You must really like this sword wand symbol.
Yes, and the armor is gleaming, just like you, Tara. I think it'd look nice on you. I mean, that's just my humble opinion.
Thanks, Aster.
You're welcome, Tara.
All right, so what else do you want to do in here?
Check out the weapons.
Okay. There are a variety of weapons, just about anything you can imagine, especially polearms and spears.
Any bows and arrows?
There are some crossbows, and then there's this giant, almost artillery level crossbow.
Whoa.
What about these magic scrolls?
Yeah, there are some spell scrolls as well. You want to
Any
take a
of
look
them
at
look
those?
to be detect magic?
No. Yeah, Aster, make an Arcana check.
Oh, God, no. 8.
8. Some of them you're a little confused about what they are. You recognize one of them.
Okay.
You know there are 5 spell scrolls here. The one that you recognize is Thunderstep.
Ooh. Can a bard use it?
I don't know, is it on your spell list?
Oh, no, not for my level, but can a bard use it eventually?
If it is on the bard's spell list, then you can use the scroll.
Got it. I don't know if it would be. But I know what it is.
I can look. Let's look on the bard's spell list. No, it is not on the bard's spell list. You could not cast this scroll.
Got it. Seems like a sorcerer or like warlock.
Wizard, yeah, maybe. Or, yeah, maybe warlock, I'm not sure.
Tara's gonna start grabbing these scrolls because, we have that gnome that really likes magic items and
Oh, yeah.
trading.
Oh, yeah. That gnome.
So I will call them 4 unidentified spell scrolls plus Thunderstep.
All right. Anybody else want to take a stab at these scrolls?
I'm trying to.
You want to try to read them?
Yeah.
Make an Arcana check.
You should try too, Paxton.
Yeah.
15.
15.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Paxton, you want to try as well?
Sure. Ooh, nope. I don't know. Are these doodles?
Yeah. Tara, you recognize that 2 of them are the same. And because you're not really wizardly or magic oriented, I'm going to vaguely describe. You know that these, you think, have something to do, these 2 that are the same, they have something to do with conjuring elementals.
Oh, that's really good.
And there's another one that looks similar, but it's more powerful. Then the other one, you're not sure what it is.
Does she describe what she thinks they are to us?
I don't know.
Sure.
So, Tara, I remember you gave a potion of... What was the creature? That was a
Hit and
scroll.
friend, sorry.
Yeah, Potion of Vet and Friend. Yeah.
I feel like that was a very good potion, and I think you did a good job knowing that you had multiples of them. But with these, they sound like they can pack a real punch. And I feel like going forward, when we make deals with Shifty or whatever his name was...
I think it was Lefty.
Yeah, I know, I don't like him.
It was Righty. Is Paxton bad with names? Is that a thing we're going for now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that he doesn't like Righty very much. But I think that we should, these seem pretty good. I think we should, if we ever deal with Righty, we should give him the not so good scrolls. He wouldn't know.
Yeah, don't give him the good stuff because he's just gonna give you something random from one of his pockets,
Yeah.
like chewed up gum or something.
You guys know that none of us can use these, right?
I mean, eventually one of us could. Maybe Paxton could use.
If they're on the wizard spell list, Paxton could use them.
Yeah, I'm like 1/16th wizard. I'm able to use some of this stuff.
Tara rolls her eyes. Says, I'll probably just trade one of these for Ed and Friend back.
No, I mean, I do need a Featherfall spell at some point.
Yeah, both the elemental spells are probably, Paxton, you think they're probably on the wizard spell list? Thunderstep is not.
So I looked up Thunderstep in the player's handbook, and I didn't see it in there. Is that from...
Yeah, it's from another source.
Okay.
It's a really good spell.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if I've ever heard of this one before?
I can just tell you
Okay.
if someone tells you that it's Thunderstep.
Is it where you walk really loudly?
You teleport to an unoccupied space you can see within the range of the spell, which is 90 feet. Immediately after you disappear, a thunderous boom sounds, and each creature within 10 feet of the space you left must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 3d10 thunder damage on a failed save.
Dang.
Half on a successful.
Okay.
You can also teleport someone with you if they're willing.
I would like to check out the body.
Make an investigation check.
6.
It's a dead body of a weird creature.
Did you want me to help you out, Tara?
Sure.
Yeah, right.
Just trying to see if we can figure out what's up with this guy.
20.
20. Okay, so you know this is definitely not human. What can you figure out? This poor fellow, and it's probably a male, had something go through his chest. It looks like probably a spell. Just blew straight through him. It's been here for a long time, years and years. It's a desiccated corpse. But he does have horns on his head that resemble goat's horns. He has a long pointy tail. And looking more carefully, you realize he's not wearing shoes because he's got cloven feet.
I wonder if this is one of them devils.
Yeah, what's it doing wearing this armor, though?
And it's in the Forbidden Zone, right?
That's right. It's in the this area where demons and devils are not supposed to be able to enter.
I feel like we don't know enough about the creatures out of the jar. How is this possible?
Well, he definitely doesn't look like any of the demons that we just talked to, but he doesn't look like anything I've ever seen before.
You mean devils?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Kremex is a devil, and we're about to go fight demons.
You hear in the distance,
Kremex! It's Kremex!
Yes, Paxton. Exactly right.
Okay.
And,
So this is a demon. Maybe.
I don't know what this is. It shouldn't be here, though, I don't think. I don't really know. There has to be a reason. Maybe it had some kind of magic. I know there was many wizards here. Maybe something that allowed it to ward off the spell's abilities within this zone. I don't know. I'm not familiar with it, but if this is possible, then this is not as safe as I thought it would be. I was just gonna go take a nap, but I'd rather us take shifts if we're going to sleep in
That's
this
fair.
zone.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said that we needed shifts until I saw this old boy right here, but yeah, we probably should be taking shifts.
While they talk, Tara sneaks to the
Okay.
left side of the room.
the left side of the room? You mean the room on the opposite side of this entry hall?
Well, the left side of the entry hall.
This room across from this guard station or armory or whatever it was. This room was once an office. You can tell by the large calendar painted on the wall, although the names of the months are foreign to you, and the desks are stacked in a corner. It was more recently used as a camp. There are bedrolls on the floor and one of those magical tubs of water that you've seen before against a wall.
Investigate the room to see if there's anything
Okay.
useful.
Yeah, just roll a perception check. There's nothing really to figure out.
9.
Okay, you don't really notice much of interest in here beyond the things I've already described. You notice that on the calendar, somebody has written a to-do list for every single day on the calendar, and it's the same thing. Hope the fiends don't get through.
Aww.
There are 360 days on the calendar.
How many of
like
them
all
are?
visible?
What's that? Yeah, it's just a giant calendar across the whole wall.
How
Wow,
many
they
days
were
did he get through?
busy.
Every single day has the same thing written on it.
My God.
I wonder if that guy outside did this.
Maybe. I didn't find anything else on the body of
No, nothing else.
So fiends, demons and devils are both fiends.
Mhm.
So he's hoping that neither side.
Yep.
He's hoping the blood war doesn't get through.
Right.
Okay.
So just so you guys know, I accept this mission that we're all about to embark on. I know that you guys are all gung-ho about it and agreed to it.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
We have to do it.
Yeah.
It's the only way we're going to get the wand.
Yes,
Unless you
I
want to
just...
fight Kremex.
No, definitely not. I want to, sweet talk it, talk my way out of it if I can. But I feel like after we do what we're about to do, whenever we go back to Kremex... Now you got me questioning whether I'm saying it right, Paxton.
It's pronounced Chemex.
Chemex, okay.
It's not.
I think that we should tread with caution. I don't trust these devils. It's just my instinct telling me. They look too scary and imposing, and they make these weird deals. We know that something happened to the Dragonborn that was there. He turned into a blob of stuff. And I don't know whether we can trust everything this creature says. I'm just saying, let's tread with caution whenever we get to that bridge.
I think you hit the nail on the head there, Aster. I think we definitely should not trust these people or whatever they are. It seems obvious that they don't like the demons and they want these keys. So maybe they say that they're going to leave this plane if they get the keys. And that's good enough. That's certainly something we want, right?
Yeah, of course. That would be great. If the deal is kept.
Yeah, we have no reason to believe that they wouldn't just take the keys and then take over the rest of this area unopposed.
Yes.
Well, also, I mean, there's still the zone. I don't think that they can escape unless we somehow ruined the spell that the one guy cast. But I mean, he seems scary looking, but pretty straightforward. We'll trade demon key for the other key, and then he'll be gone. That's great.
On the subject of zones and telling the truth, I might as well disclose to you all that since I picked a patron and we busted out of the bottle, some of my cleric skills have been getting a little bit more powerful, and I have a couple new spells at my disposal that might be useful.
Really?
So y'all know about the sanctuary that I can cast on myself and folks don't want to attack me?
Yes, very convenient spell.
I've also got a spell called Expeditious Retreat that makes me run real fast.
Oh, that sounds good.
And I've got this spell called Zone of Truth, and when I cast it, folks have to tell me the truth.
Oh.
I wonder if that'll work on the devil guy.
Okay, hold on. I'm afraid he's not a fan of you, and I feel like if you make him more upset, let's not. I'm concerned.
I wonder if he would notice that you cast that spell. Could you use it stealthily? I don't know how that would work. I don't know these cleric abilities.
I've never cast it before, but
Yeah.
I would assume if someone cast a spell like that on me and I was compelled to tell the truth, I would probably notice. Like if I tried to lie to you and found myself physically unable to.
So I have a spell called Hold Person, but I don't know if this creature constitutes
You guys maybe
that.
just let's just do the thing, and we just trade with him, and it's not. I don't want to fight him.
You think once we give Chemex the key, he's just gonna skedaddle?
I think if you don't talk to him and I make the trade with Kremex, that might actually work.
People outside the bottle just don't like me.
Righty, you
Chemex
have such a
doesn't
way
like
with
me.
words.
Lefty doesn't like me. Nobody likes Paxton.
Yeah, but everyone likes Tara, so it totally is fine.
I trust you, Tara. I definitely trust you.
Tara this, Tara that. Everybody loves Tara. Sure, you can give Chemex the key then. You can deal with him.
I will.
You've got that locket too. That'll help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take a nap in this room, if that's okay.
Which room? The guard room?
It has you said it was kind of like a room for sleeping, like they were all gathered.
Oh,
there.
right. The one that Tara was investigating.
And
yeah.
that's also in the zone, correct?
That's right.
I think if we have nothing else to look at,
I mean, do you still have areas of this zone that you haven't explored? So if you wanted to look around it before taking a nap, that'd be fine.
I mean, we
Or you
might look around while he takes a nap.
Like during the shifts?
Yes, sure. All right, so Aster's gonna take a nap. Somebody else want to take a nap while someone else explores, or what do you want to do?
Hold on, Aster. Before you take a nap, if I'm going to get all my spell slots refilled anyway,
Yeah.
I cast Zone of Truth on Aster.
Oh.
I say,
Can I resist?
Yeah, you get a saving
Yeah.
throw. Right, so you get a charisma saving throw.
Oh, I'm really bad at those.
Aster has low charisma?
are you being facetious?
Yeah.
Because you can't say that once the spell is active.
All right, so just a straight charisma roll?
Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw, all right.
Against my spell save DC, right?
Now, it's a 15-foot radius sphere, so it actually affects all of you.
So I need to make it too?
Including the caster?
If you're within the 15-foot radius.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, my spell save DC is 14.
All right, let's see if I roll really bad or really good. 13.
So Aster must tell the truth. Tara?
Is it being cast on me too?
I assume you're talking to them nearby, so yeah.
I rolled a nat 20.
All right, so Paxton, you know that Tara is able to lie if she wants to, but Aster cannot.
I would know that
You know that.
Okay.
Man, my
Did I
rolls
know
have
that there
been
was an attempt to
really
do that?
interesting.
Yeah, you
lately.
know that Paxton just said, well, since I've still got spell slots left and I'm going to take a rest, then he cast a spell, and now you know that he cast something.
Oh, but I don't know what it was.
And you know that you
Yeah.
resisted it, but you don't
Do I know
what it
that
was.
I didn't resist it?
Yes.
Okay, so you know that a spell has been cast on
Yes.
you and that you failed it, but you don't know what it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Zone of Truth, though, and you said it out loud.
I didn't say out loud.
Oh.
I said before we take a nap,
Okay.
and then I cast it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I just cast Zone of Truth on you all. How do you feel right now? Honestly.
I feel like something is compelling me to say things. Paxton, are you sure you want to go down this road?
Try to tell me a lie right now, Aster. Who's your favorite member of the party?
You don't have to answer, and you can always be vague, but if you're going to say something, it has to be true.
I love all of you guys.
Aww. You must have resisted.
No, you know that he passed.
I'm really glad that you didn't try this on Kremex because I just think he would murder you on the spot.
Yeah, I think Tara's social intelligence is high enough that she knows that would have been a bad idea.
And she must be telling the truth because she's in the zone, right?
You know I resisted it.
Well, okay, then this probably isn't a good thing to do on Kremex.
Oh, you're just testing it out.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll tell you, Aster, honestly, once you take a nap, and I'll watch over you two to the best of my ability, and then I'll take a nap and get these spell slots back, and then we'll go kill some demons or whatever. Or not kill them, sneak past them, stealthily.
Yes. Which, both of you are super stealthy as well. I can tell.
Yeah.
Aster, do you think my plate armor looks dirty?
It does not.
No, of course not. I just like the glimmer and sheen of the other one. And that's the truth.
Good.
Aster, did you mean everything you said to Kremex back there about growing as you travel with us?
Yes.
I give him a hug.
I'm a wandering soul, Paxton. I've done some questionable things that I hide behind a facade sometimes, and Papa Gaston is still the greatest person I've ever met in my life. But at the same time, I know that not everything I've done is kosher, and so that's kind of why I do my equivalence exchange. I feel like if I put a little bit for what I take, it's not as bad. I might be fooling myself. But either way, I was happy with going around with doing my exchanges and living a free life and doing whatever my heart decided was fun. But with you guys, I don't know, feel like our actions have consequences, and you guys know how to tread that line so well, and we've done some things that you guys talked me through those moments, and I feel like I've grown as an individual with you guys. And I wouldn't change that for the world.
Well, we're glad to have you in the party, Aster.
Yes, we are.
Let's just hope we make it out of this dungeon so we can do more positive equivalent exchanges in the outside world.
Yes. So let's explore, I guess. Unless... I think I'll take a nap.
Yeah.
I'll
I
sleep.
think that's for the best.
All right, so Aster, you're taking a nap in this room that's been changed from an office into sort of a rest area. Paxton, you're going to stay in guard there, and Tara's going to look around some.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's for a long rest. Would that be 6 hours of sleeping or 8 hours?
6 hours, yeah. I mean, it's an 8-hour period, assuming you're taking shifts so that everyone gets at least 6 hours of rest.
Gotcha.
6 hours of sleep.
Gotcha.
Well, if Tara's exploring, then I can guard him while he's sleeping, and then he can guard the both of us while we're sleeping.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Tara, where are you going?
She's gonna go kind of out the south of this entrance.
Okay.
And head down the unexplored portion of the hallway to the right.
Okay.
Keeping an eye out for what would kind of assume to be an obvious demon.
Right. I'm going to assume that you're trying to be at least a little stealthy.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll another stealth check.
Okay.
Are you wearing your regular armor?
Yeah.
All right,
Take her clothes
disadvantage.
off. 15.
All right, not bad. So you sneak down the hallway. You can see that it splits off to your left. It would have kept going further into the distance ahead of you, but it has been destroyed beyond the zone of forbiddance. You can see there's a large crack in the ground with some fire coming out of it. You can see there's a large pillar off to your left to the east, and that pillar is to the north of the crack in the ground. And that pillar, there's something weird about it. It's beyond that zone of forbiddance. This pillar, it's made out of a number of round objects, maybe 7-8 inches high, each of them, but they're all just sort of jammed together into this large pillar, and you can hear sort of a chattering noise coming from it. Where do you want to go?
Up the hallway.
Okay, you head up the hallway, ignoring the chattering pillar.
Yeah, creepy.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy. And there's a door on your right. There's a door on your left that you know leads back to the teleportation chamber. And then there's another another door on your right, and the passageway continues. And there's a door at the end of the hallway, and then the hallway also splits off to the right.
I want to look down the hallway.
Where it splits
to the
off to your right?
Yeah. I just want to see how kind of far it goes.
It goes about 50 feet, and then ends where the zone of forbiddance ends.
Do I see any demons or anything lurking about?
It's pretty dark over there. Make a perception check.
Okay. 15.
Yeah, you can see some movement. In fact, you see trudging along through the darkness is a weird creature. It's got long pointy ears, kind of an ape-like body, and almost a pig-like face, aimlessly stomping along. Sometimes it's on 2 legs, and then it lowers back down to 4, and it doesn't appear to be doing much. It's just sort of aimlessly wandering around. A moment later, you see another strange-looking creature. It's got a long, spiny tail and some pointy horns coming out of its head, and it sort of trudges by a little bit quicker than the big, slow thing. This little thing is tiny. This thing with horns is a tiny little thing. Kind of reminds you of Yapka, except no wings.